What's up everyone? So in this video we're going to talk about the previous trade we analyzed 7 days ago, right? So in the previous video I talked about this gold sell, right? As you can see here, I talked about this gold sell. Gold was trading around 4565 around here. So and then I talked about this sell, right? So and this is what we have here. We ended up getting these cells, right? And even the market ended up getting to a target, which is around here. So if you watch the previous video, I did a breakdown on why I'm expecting this sell. I was literally 80-90% sure of this sell. I was so sure of this sell that I had to do the breakdown. So you can see we have, this is the first entry and this is where I got my second entry, right? So this is it. Let me quickly, just like I talked about this liquidity, right? In the previous video, I talked about this high. The market has already peaked liquidity here. That since it has peaked liquidity, we are expecting a sell from here. This is our first sell-off level. So we're expecting this sell from here to this area, which I talked about, right? And secondly, I talked about if we did not get that sell from there, we will definitely get it from there, right? And we ended up getting it from this our first level. We ended up getting it here. I got my entry. I had an entry around this area. I had an entry around this area within that week that I did this video, right? But I ended up closing that entry around here. Then I got this pullback here, which I got an entry for the swing, right, to this level here. So that was it. That was literally it. So you can see how this market sold all the way from here to the downside easily. And you can just, even from here, you can see the structure to the downside. You can see what we have. We have this, right? And this pullback, break of this low, right? Which indicate bearish momentum. You can see break of this previous low here. Pullback. We have this pullback, and it couldn't break this high, right? So we are having a clean lower highs here, right? That's from this area. And you talk about this area. So we have a lower high, we have a lower low, have a lower high, right? It did not break this previous high, right? Then we now have a lower low, and you can see how beautifully this market broke down to the downs. That's breaking even our target, going lower, which is expected, right? And we could even see gold going further down. Why? Because of, when you look at this monthly, is the monthly time frame, right? Already from the monthly, gold is bullish, right? So, and if we look at it from this perspective, let's use our Fibonacci retracement, and let's take from here. Okay, let's take from here, from this previous low, from this previous higher low to this higher high. So from the Fibonacci, you could see that we should have at least a 50% drop of this Fib level, right? So gold is expected to get to this level all days. So this is in the long run. So, but this is the most, uh, the closest level that I'm expecting it to get to, which is the 0.50% level, right? which is at 40,072. And this 40,000 is a cycle level. Definitely might get here, give us this pullback. So this might literally happen this month, right? So I'm still pretty bearish on gold. So by next week, I'll be looking for more sales opportunities. Right, so that's literally what I'm looking at on gold. I'm still bearish on gold, and I'll keep you updated by next week once I get a clean entry for sales. Alright, so that's it. So that's it for this video, guys. Our trade ended up playing out perfectly well. Okay, so we got at least 1:4 to 1:5 from here. If you saw it from here, the stops above this previous level here. You can see this is a clean 1:4, literally 1:5. Right. So whatever you're risking, you're making 5 times of whatever you're risking if you took this trade that I dropped. So that's it, guys. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna do another breakdown on gold by next week on what we're gonna be looking at. But currently, for now, gold is bearish, and no, I'm not expecting any entry. I'm not seeing any entry for now. So once I do by next week, I'll do a quick video and drop here so that you can take the trade as well if you want to. So that's it for this video. Ensure to subscribe and stay tuned.